All right, guys, welcome. I'm Ellie, for those of you who don't know, and I've been using I Am Mastery Academy platform for over a year at this point. I don't know the exact months, right? But I'm reaching close to 2 years at this point, and I want you to understand how amazing this platform truly is and the benefit that you may not be fully you might not be using this platform to its full extent, and I want you to really be able to grasp and understand that in tonight's I Am Mastery 101, to understand why you should be trading and building. So to focus first a little bit on the trading side, I know a lot of us came in with the idea of, I just want to trade. I just want to make money trading. I don't want to speak to people, right? If that's you, I want you to drop a one in the chat. I know some of us have been here for a while. Some of us may be new, but we don't realize how similar we are in the way we think and the way we operate, right? Or the way we decided to join, the reasons why we decided to join this business. So I want you to drop a one in the chat, right? If you came here thinking, I just want to trade, I just want to make money trading. Now, I want you to remember the reason why you decided that you wanted to start trading, right? I don't see nothing in, okay, cool. Okay, there's a lot of you who want to do both. Okay, that's great. That's amazing. But I want you to think about right now the reason why you wanted to start trading. What made you want to start trading? You can type that in the chat right now if you want. But I want it to be interactive. I know some people are engaging in the chat, but I want you to remember the reason why you started trading, the reason why you're looking to make more money, whether that's to supplement your income, right? Whether that's to just make ends meet, or just, something that you thought would be fun. I want you to remember that reason. Now, whatever that reason is, you decided to do it. And so you signed up for this platform. So I want you to drop a 2 in the chat if you got started, right? You paid that one-time startup fee. Drop a 2 if you paid that one-time startup fee to have access to I Am Mastery Academy, right? I know I did, right? So I'm gonna drop my 2. Now I want you to drop a 3 if you actually went through the whole academy. Right? Did you go through the whole academy? You watch all the videos beginning to end, because when you got started, you watched the presentation. We talked about how you got to watch these basic to advanced videos to learn everything you need to know to not just be a knowledgeable trader, but to also be a profitable trader, right? So if you didn't finish that, and you're wondering right now, what do I need to do to go to the next level to get better education in trading? What do I need to do to go to the next level to be able to make a withdrawal? What do I need to do right now to learn more, to be a better trader, to have that discipline? It's in the academy, and you probably don't know it because you didn't finish going through those videos. And that's something that's very important. Don't skip a video, right? You didn't understand something, go back and rewatch it. If you don't understand something, we have calls throughout the week, right? You have access to go live, and I'm gonna go over these things, but these are all very important, right? So now I see there's a good amount of you who actually finished the academy. That's amazing. Now I want you to drop a 4. If you've ever went to YouTube to Google something, to YouTube something, right? You ever went to Google or YouTube to learn how to use a product? If you went to Google or YouTube to learn how to use a specific indicator, to learn how to chart, I want you to drop a 4 if you ever segued out of I Am Mastery Academy and went to YouTube. Be honest, guys. I know it's more than 2 of you. Thank you guys for being honest, right? And that's where you made a mistake. That's where you made a mistake, because you did not sign up for YouTube. This is not YouTube Mastery Academy. This is not Google Mastery Academy. This is I Am Mastery Academy. When you came to someone or someone approached you about this opportunity and told you, hey, I have a way for you to learn how to make money. It's through this platform known as I Am Mastery Academy. We have access to videos that are going to teach you everything basic to advanced so that you can have knowledge to trade and have the ability to learn how to trade on your own. You're going to have access to live educators, right? These are educators who make not 6, but 7 and 8 figures trading in the market. These are the best of the best. These are the LeBrons, the Michelles, the Baracks, right? Whoever you think is the best in their field, we have on this platform. And if you've been using Go Live, you know that. So why are you going to YouTube? Because we know there's information out there that's free, right? We know you can get free information from YouTube, but you didn't pay to go to YouTube. If that's the case, you should have stayed there. You came here to get specific information, and this site, this program, this platform, the best Forex online education platform there is designed a certain way. So you segueing out of this platform is you're already setting yourself up for failure. I want you to understand that when you go outside of this platform, you're setting yourself up for failure because you're not using it as designed. And we know that there's so much information out there. There's so many different ways to trade that you can get lost, right? You can get lost. So when you're learning from a whole bunch of different people and you're learning all these different techniques and methods at the same time, you're going to confuse yourself. So I want you to see right now, right? I want to show you a few different things because I want you to understand that you have to stay within this platform if you want to find the success that you're looking for, right? And it's real. Some of us have segued out, and that's okay. It's okay to start over again. So when you have that Forex Academy, right? We have Forex here, right? Traditional Forex. And I want to go over what that looks like. The traditional Forex Academy is going to give you those basic to advanced videos that you see here, right? And you're going to get access to the Harmonic Scanner, right? You're going to have access to the Harmonic Scanner, which is this. If you've ever been on our calls that we used to have for the Harmonic Scanner, we know there's videos and information that we have in our Discord, right? There's an educator tied to the Harmonic Scanner, and that's Manny Quinones. He does a phenomenal job explaining to you how to use this system, this program, right? And so for those of you who don't know what the Harmonic Scanner is, it scans the market and gives us trade setup ideas. So although you may not understand what these shapes are, what these colors are, all this information, all you need to know is right here on the right-hand side, right? The green line is entry where you're going to enter. You have take profit 1, 2, and 3, and that's where we want the market to go. We want it to go in our way to reach these points so we can make a profit. In the event it doesn't go our way, it's okay. It's going to hit our stop loss. And we know that the stop loss is there to save us. It's part of our risk management because we understand with trading, there's risk involved. When you signed up for this platform, you said, I know there's a risk, right? I'm not going to learn how to trade overnight because this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not overnight success, right? This is a marathon, not a sprint. This is a marathon. And so when I start learning how to trade today, I'm not going to be a master trader tomorrow. No, I'm not going to be a master trader in 2 weeks. No, I'm not going to be a master trader in 2 months. However, within a 2-month span, I can learn a lot of information. Within a 2-month span, I can have some type of result. Within a 2-month span, I can learn how to use the Harmonic Scanner on my own. Now, you might not be as profitable as you'd like to be, but you are going to have results if you get on this platform. You watch those basic to advanced videos. You use the Harmonic Scanner. You ask questions in Discord. You get on Go Live, right? You watch those Go Live sessions. You take the trades they put out in Go Live. And more importantly, you ask questions on Go Live because you can, right? And I'm going to show you a little bit of that as we're going along. But I want you to understand that this is something that's super simple. Right, super simple, and you have access to this on the Forex platform. Just having that basic package. Now, what a lot of people don't know is currently, right, they've actually added the Harmonic Scanner to the HFX basic platform. So if you have HFX, right, I want you to check after this call to see if you have access to this. This is something that I was aware about. I had some people double check. I don't have HFX alone to show that to you right now, so it wouldn't be true, but I want you to go back and check and let us know later on in the chat if that is true for you as well. But this is great because this is letting me know that they're using HFX. They're using the Harmonic Scanner for HFX as well. And there is an educator, I believe, that is tied to using this. So definitely look into that for those of you who just have HFX. But for traditional Forex, right, we're entering the market saying that we're catching a certain amount of moves between where we enter our entry and where we want the market to go, our take profit. We're catching a certain amount of moves, right? So in this instance, if we go from entry to take profit 3, we would be catching a total of 10 moves. Now, if you see 102 and you don't understand why we're catching 10 moves, this is why you need to go back to the Academy and watch those videos to understand how we calculate pips right now. Okay, so we're catching 10 moves, and so based off of how much each move is worth, that's how much money we're making. So if it's 10 cents a move, we're making $1 off of this trade. If it's $1 off this move, we're making $10. If it's $10 a move, we're making $100, right? That's how this works. If the trade doesn't go our way, we have that stop loss to protect us, like I was saying, and we would be having a stop loss that is 3 pip, right? A 3 pip stop loss. Okay, you only have Liberty. Okay, so you have entry to stop loss. So therefore, that's a 3 pip stop loss. So 10 cents, right? That's 30 cents. $1 move, that's $3. And $10 move, that's $30 you're risking on this specific trade. So this is the only application you have access to in the Forex Academy, right? Which is no problem. This is great alone. So because I have the elite pack, you see that all of these are highlighted. Whatever package you have, that's the only thing that's going to be highlighted. So for those of you who have just regular Forex package, you're only going to have Harmonic Scanner. However, I have all these extra apps that give me opportunity and different setups to enter and exit the market to make money. And I'll show you a little bit towards the end of the call. Okay. So now we're going to go into HFX. So just like traditional Forex, in the HFX IM Center, right? If you go to Academies, which is right here, right? We have the Forex Academy videos that teach you, everything you need to know, basic to advanced, right here, right? You're going to go through, you're going to watch them all. We have the same thing for HFX. Now, for those of you who do speak another language, remember this platform does come in multiple languages if you prefer to hear it in another language. Right, so we have the HFX Academy here. You're going to watch all these videos. And just like the HFX Academy, we have programs, right, different apps that correlate with that. So if you have HFX and just the basic package, you're going to have Liberty, which is what someone stated in the chat, right? So some of you, I'm assuming, don't have that access to the harmonics. We can figure that after, but HFX does come with just Liberty normally, right? Traditionally, it does come with just the Liberty app. And so Liberty is going to give you access to these different setups, right? You're going to have Web Slinger, Pickpocket, and Simple Scalper 2.0. So Simple Scalper is actually one of my favorite for HFX. So I know a lot of us did the add-on and got an Hourglass, right? And so I do want to go over Hourglass in a little bit. I don't know why this is a little funny right now, but this is very similar to how the harmonic scanner functions, right? It's going to scan the market and give us setups. So the beauty of having these apps and learning how to use it is so that you can take trades on your own, right? Go Live is designed for you to go live, right? To go on these live sessions, these live streaming sessions. So think of them like watching your favorite TV show when it actually is on, right? This is what Go Live is like. And I will show you Go Live in a little bit. But the beauty of these apps is so that when there's no Go Live session happening, for you to copy those trades, you can actually still make money. And a part of this is not to just copy, it's to learn. I know a lot of us came in with the idea of, we just want to make money. We don't want to learn. I want you to drop a 2 in the chat. If you were someone who said, I want to learn how to get to the money, I don't care about actually learning how to trade. I just want to use the apps and make money. That's totally fine if that's you. I want you to be real and drop that 2 in the chat if that was you. Right? I know a lot of people who come up to me and say, Ellie, I just want to be able to make money. I really don't care about learning how to trade for myself. And yes, that's great. But what happens when Go Live is down, right? What happens when the educator is sick and they can't get on that live session to call out that trade for you to copy? What happens then, right? Because you don't know how to use this application, you can now not take a trade and make money. And now you have to resort to however it is that you currently make money. Now, the reason why you got started with this platform was to make additional streams of income for some type of reason. Now, if you can't make that on your own whenever you want, wherever in the world that you are, then that's a problem. And that's why you have to learn how to use these apps. And in order to learn how to do that, you have to watch the videos correlated in the academy for them. You have to get on Go Live and watch the educator that matches these applications. So Liberty is tied to Ness's videos, right? Ness Velasquez, right? The Liberty this simple scalper is tied to Ness. He's the educator for this. So you would be watching his videos, going over how he explains how he enters and exits the market, going through his favorites, right? And I will show you that also in just a little bit. So I want to go back, right, to highlight DCX for you. I know a lot of people don't have DCX, which is for digital currency. And this is something maybe you can't afford to have it right now. That's okay. But in some point of time, I would love for everyone to have access to learn about this, because we understand how much cryptocurrency is booming right now, right? Bitcoin just reached an all-time high of 58,000. It exceeded the value of gold. This is amazing, right? Think about years ago when people said Bitcoin would be nothing, and now everyone is into cryptocurrency. Everyone is into Bitcoin. We can purchase just about anything with Bitcoin. We know there's so many other coins coming up and being of value. And now in order for us to profit in the times that we're changing, because everything is becoming digital, you have to understand what Bitcoin is and how it functions. Why is Bitcoin good and worth having? Why is Ripple good, worth in having? Why is Ethereum worth having? Why is Ethereum not a coin and a platform, right? These are things we need to understand about certain coins. Why are we purchasing certain coins and for what reason? And what is the purpose or benefit behind them? You're only going to learn that if you have access to the Dcx Academy and access to the educators who are teaching it. And so what many people don't know, right, is that there are other products attached to DCX, right? So similar to everything else, we have, a harmonics version of this, and we have a swipe coin version of this. So I want to show them to you really briefly, right? So that you can see what else is here for you to benefit and offer from. So this swipe coin, right, is strictly just for Bitcoin and Ethereum trades that they set up. And these trades have been amazing. They've been on point and amazing for the past couple of weeks, back to back to back. Imagine knowing that this Bitcoin buy was going to happen and being able to take it up all this amount, right? Imagine being able to see all these trades called out and being able to capitalize off of that just because you have access to Swipecoin. Now, the Dcx Harmonic Scanner is basically the cryptocurrency version of, the harmonic scanner, right? They only call trades for cryptocurrency. These trades are amazing. At the top are the newest trades. At the bottom are the much older trades. But I want you to see how on point that these calls have been, right? So I'm going to scroll back so you can see some of the, okay, so this one's not showing that well, but I want you to just see how amazing, how amazing these calls and setups have been, right? They've been on point since I can remember, since I've seen this scanner, right? All the calls are amazing. We have Crypto Picasso, who's the person in the crypto world who calls out these trades, who shares this information, right? We have Jason Brown, who's now an educator on this for DCX as well, right? Who also builds, and that's something that you'll hear more why people do both, right? In a little bit with JMO, which we'll be covering. But I want you to just see some of the trades that they've been calling out and how on point it is. And this is without even understanding how cryptocurrency works, because it doesn't function like regular currency, right? It doesn't function like it, but this is just doing a lot right now. It doesn't function like it, but the trade setups have been phenomenal. They've been on point and they've just been going. And so unfortunately you can't really see the entries. I'm not sure why it's doing its thing, but I like to check it from time to time and take trades from them, and they've worked wonders. I want you to drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever used any of the DCX scanners or harmonic, right? If you've ever taken a trade and it's made you money, right? And this is without even understanding much of how cryptocurrency works, because we have to remember they don't calculate the same. So 10 pips in the regular currency, where you would make 10 cents a move, is not what you're making when you trade with cryptocurrency. And anyone who trades cryptocurrency can tell you that, right? You're making a lot more. So yes, it's more risk, but there's great reward to it. But that's something you'll learn about also through the academies that they have, right? Through the DCX Academy that's here for you to learn from. So I want to go over to go live, right? Go live is something that's major, and I want everyone to drop a one if you go on go live more than 2 times a week, right? If you go on go live more than 2 times a week, drop a two if you go on go live every day. I live for go live because go live is a great way for me to touch up on different strategies, on different educators techniques, right? There's so many new things to learn all the time. I'm always learning something new. I spoke about the harmonic scanner earlier. If you were able to catch, I think Manny had a great session on the 16th, right? February 16th, he had a great session. If you get a chance to go back and watch that, he goes over the harmonic scanner for you to understand. Like, I want you to see how many people are on these sessions, right? If you guys are not aware, on Go Live, each educator comes on. After they come on, they let you know how many people got on their sessions. This week so far, Kim has over 69,000 people on her sessions, right? Matt has over 51. It's only Monday, right? These are the weekly views and it's only Monday. So the people that are making it to the top change a lot, but consistently, Kim, Matt are always up here, right? Kim and Matt are always up here. So, and there's going to be more educators considering it cycles out, but everybody has a section, right? If we go to Forex, you're going to see the individuals who trade just Forex. You can search by language of who you want to watch. You can search by strategies, right? So if you're saying, you know, I'm learning pivots and you added pivots, or maybe you have the elite pack, so you have pivots and you just want to watch the educators associated with pivots, you can do just that, right? You want to know who's live right now. This left-hand column is going to do that job for you. And we can decide to watch Oren, who's great for Fibonacci. Right now, we're going crazy with Fibonacci in the group. If you haven't watched Oren, right, watch him, right? He's how I learned how to use fibs over 3-4 years ago at this point, right? I learned how to use fibs directly from him in person before he was even an educator, before people really even knew who Oren was. So this is something that's really great, right? So now you have a list, and this is going to show you who's on at what time. Make a schedule. If you don't have a schedule today, right, currently, I want you, after this whole call is done, I want you to write down your day, right, hour by hour, and I want you to fill in the gaps with at least one go live session. Whether you're watching a pre-recording, whether you're watching a live session, I want you to take the time to tap into someone, right? If you're doing HFX right now, then focus it on HFX, right? If you're doing traditional Forex, focus on that. Now, remember, they have the recorded session. Individuals have their favorites, right? Their favorites. And then you can watch all of their recordings. But if anything, if you're going to watch a pre-recorded, go to the favorites, because that's where educators are putting their most important videos, their basic videos for some of their newest members. So you're not getting lost in all the recordings that they have, right? Because every go live session is recorded and archived. So go to that favorite section and go down and just start. So if you have that Forex Academy platform, right, you're probably going to use the harmonic scanner because that's what you have access to. So come to Manny and start watching Geometry 1, right? Watch that February 16 video that I'm telling you about, right? Watch some of his basic videos to understand how to analyze the harmonic scanner. Do that. If you have HFX, right, you're going to go and you're going to click on the HFX tab and you're going to find some of the key educators. Everyone teaches different, so find the educator that you like, right? So for beginners with HFX, I know a lot of us are really into HFX right now. Focus on Millie because she simplifies a lot of her information and teachings, right? A lot of people are loving Millie. I know a lot of people feel Evan Cabral explains things really easy. Ness and Matthew Thayer are amazing. But for some people, their go live sessions are a little bit hard to catch up to, right? And that's something Rhonda discussed the other day on the team call. And I agree with her 100%, right? I agree with her 100% with that. So if you're new, start off with Millie and work your way up. But if you don't like her sessions, cool, no problem. We have someone else that you could like, someone else's sessions whose hours work best for you to get on live. Because with HFX, you need to get on a live session, right? You need to get on a live session and you need to be able to follow along with the educators to make your money because it's time-based, right? It's time-based. We're saying with HFX that when we enter the market, we want to enter for a certain amount of time. And within the time span that we get into these trades, right, we believe the market is going to stay above or below. And within that time frame, if the market stays above or below, we make our money. So with HFX, that's very key. And so I know a lot of us love Hourglass, and maybe we added that on. That's cool, no problem. But if you don't know how to use Hourglass on your own, you need to go into the academy, right? You need to finish watching all the videos. You need to go into Go Live and watch Matthew Thayer, who's matched up with Hourglass, right? He's the specific educator who designed Hourglass. So watch his explanation on how Hourglass works, what confirmations you're looking for. So that way, when he's not on, right? When Millie's not on, when DL's not on, when Ness is not on, when any of those educators are not on, you are still able to take these live setups on your own, and you're still able to win in the market, because this whole thing is designed for you to win more than you lose. But if you're stepping outside of the academy, if you're stepping outside of how it's designed for you to lose, you're already setting yourself up, right? If you're already stepping outside how it's designed for you to win, you're setting yourself up for failure, and you're not here to fail, right? We're not here to just play games and to waste time. We all have a deadline or a desire of what we want to achieve by a certain time. So don't do yourself a disservice by not following the blueprint, right? There's a specific blueprint for a reason, and it works, right? If you get on Go Live and you just trade with the educators and you get on every day. I spoke to an individual and they've done this, right? They got on Millie's session and they got on Ness's session or Maddie's session at the same time, right? So they did two educators, one in the morning, one in the evening. Every single session they had, they got on. They said that they still made a substantial amount of profit, right? No income claims here, but they were still winning their days. They were still winning their week, and they still won their month, right? They still made, within a 30-day span, they still made a good profit, because all they did was follow what they're supposed to. But you can't decide that, oh, I'm going to get on one session here and not get on the next session. I'm only going to take the setups that I feel like taking. I'm not going to take all, right? They're calling out these trades because they believe that they're winning trades. So whether you take them or not, they're going to win with you, right? They're going to lose with you. So if you're committing and you want to actually make a profit, then decide that win or lose, you're going to take the trades with them, right? Win or lose, you're going to take the trade with them, and that you're going to complete that session with them, because that might be the difference of why you're going to have a better week than maybe you've had, because you're deciding, oh, I'm not going to take this first trade because I don't like it. It ends up being a winning trade, right? Or you take that winning trade and then you decide, you know what, I'm going to change my leverage for the next trade, as opposed to sticking to the plan. You need to stick to the plan, right? We've already discussed that this is not a get rich quick scheme, but you need to follow the plan, and you need to be open about being accepting of your wins and losses. You need to praise your wins the same way you're going to praise your loss, right? But that loss is a lesson, it's not an entire loss. I need you to understand why you're losing trades. And if you're not getting on these sessions to understand why you're losing trades, you're going to keep losing trades. If you're not being active in the Discord and asking questions or asking for help when you don't understand what's going on, you're never going to get better. And this is about progress, right? Small wins every day lead up to a big win. But if you don't understand why you're progressively getting better, or why you're losing trades, or why you need to shift something, why something needs to change, you're going to be making the same mistake, and you're going to run in a circle. You're going to be in a hamster wheel, running in a circle, going nowhere fast. And the goal here is to still reach that goal, that reason why you started, right? I want you to think about that why, and why you started trading. What is that reason, and what is that purpose? That reason is still going to be here if you don't change those different things, if you don't understand what's happening here, right? And so going through this academy and taking it seriously, taking trading seriously, is going to make that difference. Adding in that time. Make the time to go through the academy. Make the time and effort to get on Go Live sessions. Make the time to learn how to use the product so that you can win. right? There are people having great success. And why is that? Is because they're actually following the blueprint. They're actually using the system as designed. People are going on Go Live and asking questions. They have a chat box on the side for a reason, for you to ask for help. And you're not utilizing that. So one last thing I want to show you as well is that they actually do have another way for you to keep up with information, right? And that's Pip Talk over here. Some of you may not use it, but I know a lot of educators do, and they use it a lot for different apps that you have, whether you have those add-ons from some of the elite packs, right? And a lot of those add-ons and apps are great. So if you ever have the opportunity to get the elite, there's so much benefit there, right? So much benefit there. Like Gold Cup is one of my favorite, right? And they give updates all the time. So if you click on view, right, and you subscribe, they're going to give you updates about the trades that they call out. They're going to give you updates if you should cancel certain stuff. They're going to give you updates on trade ideas. And so you can do that based off of the apps that you have. You can do it based off of the educators that you're following. And, you know, they're encouraging more and more educators to continue to use this to communicate to us, to give us updates about trades that are changing, right? Imagine taking a trade that was put out and then they scrapped it because it's not good and you're still in the trade, or you still have it pending if you're a traditional Forex trader and you wish you would have gotten that update on cancel that trade, right? You would get that through Pip Talk. Right? You would get that through Pip Talk. So be aware of some of the other things that are happening here, right? Go through the academy, utilize Pip Talk, get on Go Live, use the strategies, right? Use the strategies, which are the harmonic scanner, right? All that other great stuff. And I just want to show you a little bit of some of the other apps that you're missing out, right? So Levels is attached to Oren, right? So his app goes along with him and his education. And so he has a whole bunch of different strategies. So within Levels, there's still 3 different methods of information to make money and calls that go out. And so he has a system of how this works, right? You have Gold Cup, which is attached with Lisaldo, with Kim Torres, with I want to say Luke, right? And it comes with Gold Rush and the US 30, right? So those of you who are crazy about US 30 or want to learn more about that, you're going to have access to that with this, right? You're going to be able to get trades on gold, to get trades on US 30, and to have access to those educators who are phenomenal. And this is nothing but just additional ways for you to make money in this market. And a lot of it is all simplified. And it's so simple. However, you need to take the time to actually go in and learn that information, or to just utilize it at its basic form. Most of these, I go in and within less than 5 minutes, I can put in a trade, because that's how simple it is for us to use it. But we're so busy looking on YouTube or doing other things or learning things that, you know, maybe you're not on that level yet. One thing at a time. Right? Do one thing at a time. If you're focusing on HFX, focus and master it to a point where you're getting good result before you add the next thing, right? Maybe you're focusing on HFX, but you're getting on those Tuesday trade nights with us and you're just plugging in the Forex and you're learning it on the side, but your main focus is HFX, right? If you're splitting that time, you're ending up splitting up your profits, right? And so you might be winning, you might not, but give one thing a lot of attention, right? Give it a lot of attention, a lot of focus, and give yourself time, right? It didn't take us 2 months to learn this, like I said, right? Over the course of the years that I learned, I'm still learning a lot of things, right? I know how to trade, but I'm still learning so much. So give yourself time and understand that if it's 6 months, if it's a year and you're still not where you want to be, it is okay. But you have to learn how to control your emotions. You have to understand that once you learn this skill and once you master it, you'll be good forever. So honestly, even if it took me 10 years, I wouldn't even care, because after 10 years, at any given moment in time, I'm good, right? So you have to have that mindset as you're learning, but put in that work, put in that effort, and I hope that honestly helps you. So I want you guys to drop some ones in the chat, drop some fire, because I want y'all to clap it up. Right, I'm about to pass this over to someone who has been killing it in the business when it comes to building, right? When it comes to building, this individual, some of you may know as Jamero, and some of us might know him as Old Man Birdie from down the hall. But this individual, right, JMO, for those of you who know JMO, he's poured so much into this team. He's helped us out. He's shared information, and he has made time for so many people while being in the army, right? Being enlisted, being out in Korea for the first majority, pretty much up until now from when he started this business. And so I want you to think about the amount of times that you've had an excuse about why you couldn't do something, why you couldn't get on a call, why you couldn't finish the academy. He dropped his threes, he finished the academy, right? He went through Go Live. He knows how to use the products. He's been making withdrawals if you've been watching in the chat. So we know that JMO has been following the system, and JMO has ranked up. Like, he's been helping people in the business, showing people how to make money every day. And he is killing it on the building side. And he's able to do that while he was in Korea. Like, he just made it back to the States. So he's just in our time zone now. So all this time before, he was on a different time zone, and he had no excuses as to why something could not be done. So I think there is no one better to come and explain to you about this building aspect than JMO. So JMO, I'm going to pass it over to you right now. Let me see, where are you on this list? Why are you so low? Okay, there you go. So I'm going to pass it over to JMO. Take it over.
All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? So first off, thank you. Shout out to my twin, trying to look like me on the live, you feel me? But what's good, everybody? First off, I want everybody to turn your cameras on because I don't like looking at myself. I only see Ray, but I would love to see some more faces because we're here to engage, we're here to build. I personally like to look at y'all so I can feel like I'm talking to y'all rather than just talking to the screen. That's how you know it's genuine, because I'm gonna give y'all some real messages from the heart. And I got a little something that I came up with that I feel like is very special. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. But just a little bit of background behind me. I'm a P2000 in this business. Now, what is a P2000 for those who don't know? Because I know we got some newer people on the call. I've made $2,000 a month residually off of building the business. So some of you may be builders, some of you may be traders, but at the end of the day, there's a huge opportunity to build. Now, what does that mean exactly, to build? To bring people into the business, to introduce our platform to people, and we have the benefit of getting paid for it. It's beautiful. This is an educational platform first, right? So, we come here to learn Forex, we learn how to trade. So just like with college, you pay for access to education. The beautiful part about this situation is when you go to college, your college won't pay you. If you go to, I'm from California, so if you go to USC, UCLA, and you bring 4 or 5 friends with you, guess what? Your college is not paying you or doing anything for bringing those people in. If anything, they're charging a higher tuition for them and making more money off of you. This is an opportunity to be in that college atmosphere, but actually make money by telling your friends about it. Everybody wants to know about crypto right now. Guess who the gatekeepers of the crypto info is? It's us. Because we actually joined the academy, we got the information, and we got the situation, and we're here, we're in it. You know what I'm saying? We actually trade crypto. We know more about crypto. We get crypto updates. We have crypto educators. So we are the ones that can unlock the information for people, and we get paid to share it. And it's a beautiful thing. So I came in this business to trade, for sure. But when I learned about the building aspect, I felt like why not? It's valuable information that our people need to know. Young people, old people, family members, a bunch of people need to have this access. So once I got the information, I just literally told everybody I know. And from there, I was able to build my business. I was able to rank up, I was able to gain momentum, and I was able to push forward. That's just a little bit of background behind me though. P5 loading, which is P5000. I'm gonna do everything I need to do in my power to rank up even higher and make more money with the business, because at the end of the day, we all came here to make money. And that's just the commonality we all have. We wanted to learn about the financial industry to make money. So I chose to take advantage of both sides, the trading side and the building side. So that's some background behind me. So hopefully you guys got your pens and your pads together. I see Ray over there always got his pen and his pad, you know what I'm saying? But I got some bars for y'all, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like I got the secret to success. You know what I'm saying? Like I done figured it out. I think I figured it out. and I got it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if people follow these steps, it's really inevitable for you not to be successful. And this is for me too, because when I was thinking about this, I was like, these are things that I can follow up with too. And it's just not something that just sounds good. You know what I'm saying? I personally hate when I get on calls and people just saying stuff. And I'm like, yeah, all that sounds good for the presentation, but what are you really talking about? I really feel like this is practical information that you can apply today, tomorrow, or whenever. No, not tomorrow. Apply right now and get some results. So these are the steps. Mercer Million success steps. All right, so look, first things first, inspiration. We all got inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration is everything. Inspiration is a spark. You know what I'm saying? The spark is always going to drive you. And that's always the beginning phase of success. And what coincides with that is your why. Some of you guys hear us talk about the why all the time. Your why should make you cry. Your why is everything, because at the end of the day, you can chase money and chase success and chase whatever you want to chase in life. But what's going to be the driving force behind that is your why. So I always want you to tap in and remember your why, and also adjust your why and evolve your why. If you had the same why for a year, I want you to reevaluate your why, because you evolved as a person. And I feel like that's a big mistake a lot of people make. They have the same why for 10 years and they're wondering why they're not leveling up. So I want you to make sure you advance your why with your advancements, because you are going to advance. All right. So first step, inspiration. Next step, situation. You want to be in the right situation. What is the right situation? It's the environment. You want to be in an environment where you can actually learn from people and be in a pool of success. So first step was inspiration, right? You guys were all inspired at some point in life. That's why you guys paid for this service. And if you are new, you have that spark to make you make the move. Situation, you put yourself in a situation. It's 20 people on this call right now. We have over double that that's actually in our entire team in our academy. But guess what? You guys came. You put yourself in the situation. Most people, maybe they were busy, but some people got this and they saw the March Madness and decided not to get on. You know what I'm saying? We actually have somebody that's not even on our team on the call. You know what I'm saying? I invited her here because I just wanted her to get this energy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all still one team, but we got people on the outside that's willing to come to our calls and people that's not even on the team that's not on the calls. So they're not taking advantage of the situation. They messed up already. You know what I'm saying? They got the inspiration to pay for the business, but they don't want to put themselves all the way in the situation. So don't be part-time in the situation, be all the way in the situation. Ellie talked about all the educators, all the different platforms that we have, like dive all the way in. Because if you dive halfway in, you're not going to really get the results. All right, dedication. Now, this is the part where people mess up. Everybody's inspired. Oh, I want to be rich. Let's go. Then even some people put themselves in a situation and environment. That's cool too. That's step 2. But step 3 is the tough one. This is where we lose. I say this is where we lose about 80% of the people, because with the dedication, this is where you get the growing pains. This is when you get punched in the gut. You know what I'm saying? And you like, damn, this trading shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? This is when you lose a big amount of money in the market. You're like, man, I'm gonna pay my bills, or you know what I'm saying? How am I gonna recover from this? This is when you get hit. You know what I'm saying? But the dedication is what's going to have you recover. You know what I mean? But this is the part where a lot of people quit as well. Once again, inspiration, you hyped up, situation, you get in the hype, you get in with the people, and then you take that hit. Man, trading is not as easy as I thought. Man, somebody left my business. Man, I deranked. Man, I had something happen in the family. Man, I had something happen at work. Man, my bills is past due. And this is where I say 80 or 90% of the people just say, you know what? I can't handle it. So your inspiration, your situation was literally wasted because you got punched in the gut and quit. Think about any boxer you know, if they got hit hard, knocked out, or knocked down, and they just quit boxing forever. You would have never known a Mike Tyson. You would have never known a Muhammad Ali. You would have never known an Oscar De La Hoya or anybody. You know what I'm saying? So the dedication really is one of the most important parts. I'm going to give you guys a reality check. You're going to get punched in the gut when it comes to business, not trading. You're going to get punched in the gut when it comes to business, entrepreneurship, growth, self-development, building, growing pains. Get used to the growing pains. If I can make an analogy, if anybody's been to the gym, you want to work up your stamina, you want to work up your muscles. Guess what? Your muscles got to break down. You're going to hurt for a little bit. Depending on how you're working out, you might hurt a lot. You know what I'm saying? But you got 2 types of people. You got the people that's going to hurt. They're going to eat the right foods. They're going to recoup, recover, build up, and come right back to it. Then you're like, nah, I'm cool on that gym. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that's cool on trading because you took a loss. Don't be that person that was cool on building because somebody told you no. Because at the end of the day, everybody gets told no, and we all take hits, and we all take L's, and we all take the lumps. This is literally a requirement for success. To get beat up, I know it sounds crazy, but to get beat up is a requirement for success. So dedication, very, 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 very important part. The last one is kind of like a multiple one, but it's the R, it's the magical R. It's the result, right? It's the reevaluation. It's the reassess. It's the regroup. And then it's the relationship. I said relationship. Now, what does all of this mean? After you go through the inspiration, you put yourself in the situation, get beat up with the dedication, then you have a realization and you have a revamp. This is like the magical R. After all that is said is done, guess what? You got to do it all over again. Ain't that crazy? But it's a cycle, and you have to continue to cycle and 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 cycle. For example, with me, I hit a rank of P2000. Actually, any rank that I hit, every rank I hit from P50 to P150 to P6 to P1 to P2. After every cycle, guess what? I had to get re-inspired. I had to put myself in another situation. I had to get more dedicated. And then I have to look through my results, reassess, regroup, and continue to build relationships. Not relationships, but real relationships. And at every rank, guess what? I got to do it over and over and over and over and over again. So to me personally, just going through that, if you were to do that, it's really no reason why you won't be successful in this business. So real quick, actually, so if you feeling that, or if you feel like that gave you some value, go ahead and drop some ones in the chat box. I'm gonna pull up a video for you guys to check out. And hopefully you guys wrote that down. I see you guys, writing, which is amazing. But I'm gonna show you guys a quick video of a guy named Matt Rosa. A lot of you already know who Matt Rosa. If you don't, this is a Chairman 750, and a businessman makes $750,000 a month, which is ridiculous. That's a number that don't even make sense to me. You know what I mean? But I found a video of his, and I just want to, run it by you guys and just show you guys how we apply these steps and how he's been applying these steps to his business, and how I want you guys to apply this to your business. And I just want you to get these words. These are just chairman vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one that thinks like this. Of course, he thinks like this even more on an elite level because he's at the highest rank in the business. So we're going to go ahead and get to it.
If they have the ability to make people follow, I want you guys to recognize that there's two ways to truly help somebody. The first is manipulation, while the second is inspiration. Acts of manipulation are having people fear consequences. If you don't do this, this will happen. And you see, leaders don't manipulate. Another action when it comes to manipulation is to take away in order to influence individuals. If you're using the takeaway method in order to scare somebody into doing what it is that you want, you are not leading them, you are not inspiring them, you are manipulating them. You see, the problem with manipulation is that it doesn't breed loyalty, it doesn't breed trust, and it is not sustainable. You see, one of the acts of inspiration is putting people in an environment to win. You can make more friends in 2 months being genuinely interested in people than you would in 2 years trying to get people interested in you. Another act of inspiration, guys, another act of inspiration is serving unconditionally. Yes, we understand as chairmen that we are not chairmen because of our own doings. We recognize that. And in order to get to chairman, you have to pay your dues. I've been in this industry for 7 years, guys. I've never seen servant leadership like the one behind these barriers right here. I've never seen people put their money back into their business the way the people behind these bars do. I've never seen people spend so much time on the road spend so much energy, spend so much spirituality on their team as the people behind these ropes. Now that people trust you, you have to make sure that they're trusting you for the right reasons. Again, we have an identity crisis when it comes to leadership. And it's hard to recognize leadership when there's so many people online flaunting cars, when there's so many people online flaunting watches, when there's so many people online flaunting a lifestyle that they may not be. And it's hard because now everybody's starting to camouflage and look the same. And people are becoming desensitized towards it. I want you to understand that if you're a leader, you have a responsibility. And that responsibility isn't to help you with your rank. That responsibility isn't to help you with your volume. That responsibility isn't to help yourself. It is a responsibility to make sure that you are leading people in the proper direction. You understand me? Because if you're trying to go chairman, guys, I promise you, 99% of your day is not about you. It's not about your loved ones. It's not about the things that are going on in life. Guys, we just like you go through heartbreak. We just like you go through death. We just like you go through the same exact thing. Doubt, insecurities, anxiety. But we have to push that aside because we got people that are depending on us. So on the same time that you can do that, that's when you're properly leading. But make sure that you're doing so with the right intentions. Make sure that you're doing so in order to build a real relationship, not a relationship. A real relationship. What do I mean by that? It's authentic. My team, my squad, this entire room, this company knows for a fact that this energy is real.
I feel like that was amazing. Every time I listen to it, it gives me chills. You know what I'm saying? So I hope once again you guys took notes. Now the reason why I showed that because I'm going to go through the whole process, the process of inspiration, situation, dedication, and then reassessing, relationships, results, regroup. Like I got so many R's for the last. Originally it was reassess, but all of those R's like apply. So inspiration. When he was speaking, he had you inspired. He had you inspired. You know what I'm saying? The environment that he was in, the situation that he put himself in inspires you. His dedication inspires you. His results, the Chairman 750, it inspires you. All of these are pieces to the puzzle, but don't stop there. Don't stop at just being inspired. Step number 2, situation. You guys are in the situation. This is the situation. You already, look, y'all already halfway there and y'all don't even know it. For the ones who've been successful are in the business already know. For the ones who are just new to the business and growing to their success, guess what? You on that road. You are on the track. You know what I'm saying? So you already inspired. You already in a situation. This is the situation right here, right now. You guys paid to be a part of this organization in this academy. Dedication. Once again, you guys are here. He showed you his dedication. He said he was doing this business for 7 years to get to where he was at. Some people come in for 7 days and quit. Some people come in for 7 months and quit. You know what I mean? Like 7 years of dedication made him a multi-millionaire. If I was to tell you right now, a 7-year commitment can get you $750,000 monthly, who wouldn't want to sign up? Think about that. Who wouldn't want to sign up? A lot of us been here for a year or less. Let's think about the long-term journey. 7 to 10 years can get you more money than you ever dreamed of. You know what I'm saying? That's the dedication piece, you know? And then the relationship, you know, we're building relationships. I want to show you guys something else. I'm gonna actually show you guys some more inspiration, the whole comp plan. For those who haven't seen it and for those who have seen it, we're gonna look at it again because we're gonna continue to manifest. Because we're gonna manifest these numbers. $750,000 a month may sound crazy to some people, but guess what? We're gonna look at it, we're gonna keep looking at it, and we're gonna keep looking at it, and we're gonna keep looking at it until we make it real. Where am I? Oh, give me a second. It should be down here. All right, so can everybody see this okay? I see y'all on the screen, just nod yes if y'all can see it. All right, cool. So look, this is the journey right here. This is the journey. You know what I'm saying? It all starts at Platinum 150. That's when you crack open the bag. You know what I'm saying? Platinum 150, you have 3 people in your organization. You got you and you got 3 of your friends. You got 3 of your family members, and you guys started the journey together. That makes you $150 a month residual income from the business. This is just the beginning, though. This is just the beginning. As you continue to rank up with the business, you go from platinum 150 to platinum 600 to platinum 1000 to platinum 2000. I want you guys to go back into what I said about the steps. At every rank, I had to go through the 4 steps all over again. And that's another reason why a lot of people fall off with a business, or just in general. If you have something that you want to be successful with, or you've done that you feel like you completely fell off, guess what? You guys didn't follow the steps. You went through the inspiration, situation, dedication, got the results, but you didn't reassess and do it all over again. So some people get to P150 and they don't cycle all over again. Some people get to P600 and they don't cycle all over again. I'm at P2000 and guess what? I got to cycle all over again. People have left the business. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you might derank. Sometimes you might lose people. And guess what? You're going to have to keep doing the steps all over again. Guess what? My goal for this year is chairman 10. You know what I mean? When I get to chairman 10, guess what, guys? I'm going to have to reassess and reevaluate and do it all over again. So I just want to showcase that to you guys. For the new people who hasn't seen the full comp plan, but up here, this is the ultimate goal, chairman 750 plus. And guess what, guys? We make new ranks. We're not limited to $750,000 a month. Guess what? When somebody exceeds that, we create a new comp plan for them, because Chairman 750 didn't even exist a year ago. The highest rank used to be Chairman 500. And guess what? People like Matt Rosa excelled and built past the scope of what they was being offered and actually created their own rank. You know what I mean? So that's another beautiful thing. So I'm gonna give you guys some more inspiration. I'm gonna have a very transparent moment with you guys. I'm gonna show you guys what I've made off of building this business. You know what I'm saying? What I've made last year. A lot of people don't do this. No income claims. I don't want to break no rules. I mean, I ain't super rich off this yet, but I definitely have made some money. But I just want to give you guys the vision and the inspiration. And since you're here, I'm putting you in this situation. I'm gonna go through these steps and I'm gonna help y'all win. So this is my earning statement. This is what I've made within the last 12 months off of building the business. Now, I could easily have been like, you know what? I don't want to build. But guess what? This is 7,000 plus more dollars that I put in my pocket by just introducing the business to people. And guess what? Honestly, this is not even a lot of money to me, because we got chairman money, chairman plus. This is just the beginning stage. My first year in the business, this is what I made building. So guess what? Once again, I got to cycle all over again, and I plan on doubling, if not tripling, if not quadrupling this year. So hopefully this inspires somebody. Once again, it's not a lot of people that's going to show you they back office and how much money that they're really making. I'm always transparent with my people. I always let y'all know when I'm winning or losing, because that's the reality of the business. As being a real mentor to you guys, I'm gonna let you know my ups and my downs, my wins and my losses, because guess what? Y'all gonna go through it too. You have to go through it. It's inevitable for you to go through it. So I definitely lost my money and I definitely made money. But I just want to let you guys know, because I made a decision. This is what the result I have. And this is not even including my trading money. You know what I'm saying? So money shouldn't be the ultimate why, the result, but I want to, of course, keep you guys inspired. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to go over a dedication piece. I'm going to show you my dedication. Before I came into this business, I had no YouTube page. My mentorship, Rhonda, she told me, we need to make a YouTube. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to speak. You need to build. You need to grow. And she applied that pressure. And at that moment, I was afraid to make a YouTube. I told myself I've been supposed to make a YouTube for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But she applied pressure, and she applied pressure to the team. And that was the dedication. That was getting punched in the gut for me, because I didn't like speaking in front of the camera. I don't like the way I sounded. I didn't have the editing software. I didn't have the time to edit. But you know what? I said, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and make one. And this is really, this achievement, I feel like I'm more proud of this than the money, to be honest with you, because I had to supremely get out of my comfort zone and get into a new space. Now, some people might not think this is nothing, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, I cherish every view, because there's somebody in the world that's like, you know what? I wanted to watch Mercer Million's video, and it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing to me, the fact that I was afraid to even make a YouTube. And now in total, I got like 17,000 views in total. You know what I'm saying? But my top video is 3,700, and it still blows my mind to this day. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I sometimes go to my YouTube and just hit refresh just to see the numbers change. Because every new view, I'm literally like, wow. Like somebody in the world is actually looking at me. You know what I'm saying? This is the dedication piece, guys. This is the dedication. I will never stop making YouTube videos. Ellie is recording this. Why? So we can, of course, get it to the team. But guess what? We're going to put it on YouTube. I'm going through the cycle over and over again. How am I going to hit chairman? I'm not going to hit chairman by not making YouTube videos. I got to continue the cycle, guys. Continue the cycle. We got inspired by Matt Rosa. We put ourselves in a situation, we paid for the business. We dedicated ourselves to the business by taking the hits, taking the sacrifices, getting out of a comfort zone. This is me getting out of my comfort zone. We got the results. You saw the results. You saw the money that I made. And guess what? We're going to do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? So this is a little bit of everything for me. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to hit refresh and see if I got any new views because I just love doing this. So the top view, with 3,714, let's cross our fingers and see if somebody in the world watched one of my videos. So hold on. Let's see if anybody loves me. Come on, the suspense. The suspense. Dang, it never took this long to load. Somebody loves me. Ain't God good, y'all? That's the dedication, man. Every time I hit refresh, somebody's looking at my videos. You know what I'm saying? That is the dedication piece. You know what I'm saying? So be dedicated to this business. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So real quick, that's the rules that I got for you guys, or the steps. Hopefully you guys wrote that down. I'm gonna do a giveaway for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I got something for the end of this call. This is what I'm gonna do for you guys. Let's see. It's I wanna make sure you guys stay on the call. So let me figure out how I'm gonna do this giveaway. So check this out. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fund somebody's trading account. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all $50 to trade with. Now on pocket options, you can go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? $50 to get you in the game. $50 to also get you in the game with traditional Forex. And if you know what you're doing, you can definitely flip that and turn it into whatever. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do is the first person that writes out the steps, the 4 steps that I gave you guys. And as far as the R, you could use any one of the R's. Write out the 4 steps. I want you to put it in our Discord. That's step 1. But step 2 is to get one of those steps and post it on your Instagram and tag me. So whoever can do that first, I'll go ahead and fund you $50. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the call so we can go ahead and get to that contest. But I just want to show y'all some love, give y'all some good energy, just give y'all something special. And I feel like those steps is something special. I feel like me being transparent is something special. I feel like what Ellie's bringing to the table, we're giving you guys all of the information about how to actually win this business, is something special. And this whole March Madness thing that Rhonda put together is something special. So I'm gonna continue to pour into you guys. I'm gonna continue to build with you guys. I'm gonna continue to build real relationships with you guys. And that's all I got. So Ellie, you can take it from here. Or do I have to make you host? Hold on one second, guys. I have to find Ellie. Ellie. If y'all got some value from that, go ahead and drop some ones. I need y'all good energy. You know what I mean? All right, Ellie, you are the host.
All right, thank you, JMO. I want y'all to drop some fire for JMO. That was a lot of valuable information, right? A lot of valuable information. So I want you to drop some fire in the chat, right? Shout out to everybody who was ready to make that $50, right? Fund your account. Honestly, follow the steps, right? Take the information and advice that we have shared with you this evening seriously. And remember, we have the Discord for a reason, right? You forget something, you need help, ask questions. We're here to help each other truly get to the next level. So before we close out the night, I have a special person who would love to, give a little information, say a little something. So I want y'all to drop some 3s in the chat for the real GOAT, right? The real GOAT who got us all here, who is the reason why we're even able to be on this call, to have the opportunity to trade, to have this Discord, and to have the access and knowledge that we have. And that's Rhonda. I want you to drop some threes for her, drop some fire for her, because she's been truly amazing.
Keep dropping fire, but not for me. Drop fire for yourself. Drop ones, drop sevens, drop something. I don't care what it is. Tonight is the first night of our March Madness launch week. We just had two freaking phenomenal leaders. J-Mo, Ellie killed it. If you were watching, I hope you didn't step away. J-Mo gave you the steps. He gave you the keys. He told you what to do. He was one of the hard-headed ones. But if I can help him, I know we can help everybody. He was the one who, I don't want to. No, not me. I don't want to. And look at the results, right? Ellie, hard-headed. I told Ellie months ago, years ago. And now they got 2 and 3 YouTube channels and impacting people and getting people to come and ask them, hey, what do you do? Teach me that, or whatever the case may be. And the fact that they broke this whole training down for you in such an amazing way that anybody can understand, guys. Tonight was just to show you the diversity of what you signed up for, right? I don't want you to come here and think it's one or the other, or I have to do this or I have to do this. All you have to do is make a decision. That's the only thing we ask of you. If you're going to do this or you're not. Are you going to trade or are you not? Are you going to build or are you not? We're never going to beg you. We're never going to force you. We're never going to twist your arm. But when you come in, you have to make a decision. That's the only way to get a result. So drop some sevens in the chat right now. Drop sevens in the chat. These two leaders did such an amazing job tonight. I'm super grateful for both of you. Thank you so much for pouring into the family like you always do. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Thank you for sharing and being transparent. J-Mo, I'm going to need $6,000 like tonight. So go ahead and send that. I know you made like 70, 600. I'll just take 7 and go ahead and go. You can keep the rest. But I want you to understand, guys, it's not about the money. The money is there. It's going to happen. Whether you come, you go, whatever. J-Mo's still going to make his money. Ellie's still going to make his money. Anybody else still going to make their money. But are you going to make yours? Are you going to get on these go lives? Are you going to utilize the products, the services that you're paying for every single month? My favorite part is Ellie saying, how many people went to YouTube? How many people went to YouTube? I promise you, when I hear that, the inside of me just cringes. I'm like, why are you on YouTube? You just paid $175 a month and you go to YouTube. I hope you guys understand, when you go to YouTube, somebody is selling you something. The ultimate goal for them is to sell you into them as a person. They have a product or a service. They have a course, something. They're not giving you the full out. Trust me, I do YouTube. I really do YouTube. I manage YouTube influencers. And the end goal every time is to get them to buy something. So when you're on these YouTube channels, understand that they're only giving you a little bit. You already paid for the full thing on IM. Why are you going to YouTube? So I love the fact that Ellie highlighted that and just brought it to the attention, like, stop seeking information from other places. You have everything you need right here. Your favorite trader's favorite trader, they started with IM. If you don't believe me, go do your research. Q Banks, right? He started with IM, okay? Ryan started with IM. I don't care who, these people built their knowledge base right here, and then they went on and tried to do something else because they couldn't build. That's what happened. That's the reality of it. Sorry, it is what it is. So you can go and do all the watching and fantasizing on Q Bank's page and looking at his Lambos, but if you're not doing the work, if you're not studying, if you're not using the products, there's no point. You're just fantasizing for nothing because you're not going to get there because you're not learning. You're not even using the products. There was something that I seen the chairman 50, Ariel, she put up, and it says, people want to come in, they want to become professional traders. I want to become a professional withdrawer. I don't care how I get it. I don't care if it's copy and paste. I don't care if it's swipe trades, if it's go live. I don't care. You can sit here and try to be a master trader and just be a master depositor. All you do is deposit. When do you withdraw? When do you become somebody who withdraws? I want you to go in tonight, go look at your Heroes Way or your pocket options, and I want you to go to your deposit page and go to your withdraw page. And if you're not using the products, then you got to change tonight. Something has to change tonight. There's no reason why everybody's not getting results. That was the whole purpose of tonight's call, was to show you that you're in a results-driven company, building and trading. All we want to get you are results, but we have to have you do the work. We can't do it for you. We can't do anything for you, but you can do it for yourself. We can help you along the way, but you have to make a decision. So again, JMO, Ellie, thank you so much. You guys did freaking great. Guys, you don't understand what kind of work goes into these trainings and the amount of time and effort that people put in to bring on these trainings for you guys. So thank you guys. Drop thank yous in the chat, drop 7s in the chat. Tomorrow we have the power of marketing, IBO tips and tricks. IBO tips and tricks is going down tomorrow. We're going to keep that as a surprise, who the hosts are going to be. We're going to keep these calls rolling. So just make sure you go in the compound tonight. Let people know how you liked it. What were your takeaways? Mercer, did you have a winner already for your $7,000 promotion, or no? It's still good?
Yeah,
all right, it's still good.
Am I unmuted? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I think it was me, bro. I just did it.
I'm not gonna say anything because I want y'all to keep doing it. So
yay, that's that marketing. Ooh, one of my top students. One of my top students. I love it.
And if you don't feel like you was the first, don't sleep and not try, because who's to say I'm not gonna bless multiple people?
You don't know. So I'm definitely grateful, guys. Have an amazing night. Take these notes all week. I know there's other calls going on. I know there's other things happening, but this is our core team, our core family. You guys mean the world to me. So I'm going to pour into our house, right? There's a lot of calls going on right now, but we're here on this call. So have a great Monday night. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Peace.